Getting older is weird in an annoying, hard to ignore way. It's like you catch your reflection and realize that something has changed and you don't know when it happened. It's not poetic, it's not inspirational. It's weird. Like you wake up every morning with a new ache for no reason and you just accept it. Other mornings I wake up convinced that my life is a documentary called Meh, She Tried. It's weird, like you want to yell at those damn kids to get off your lawn and accept that crotchety is just who you are now. I don't know if what I'm feeling is aging, menopause, anxiety, depression, or just my brain spinning the wheel of fortune and landing on today we spiral. Some days I feel sharp and steady and grounded, and other days I'm one nasty comment away from building a cabin in the woods and communicating exclusively through smoke signals. I don't know what's normal anymore because there really is no normal. There's no pop-up that says, congratulations, this is hormones, or surprise, this is grief, or welcome to midlife, please enjoy the existential dread. You're just in it, and it's weird. And while I've been obsessing over my own weird little symptoms, something happened that made my personal spiral feel small. My stepmom is 76. She still skis, she travels, she hikes. She has more energy than someone half her age. I don't think of her as old. She's just out there living like she's got a sequel planned. And last week she passed out on the slopes. She was skiing with my 10-year-old cousin and she went down. Now they ran everything. Heart is fine, lungs are fine, brain is fine, no clots, no big dramatic diagnosis, just what they called an event, which is basically medical language for we don't have any answers, but please stay calm. And suddenly my little aging spiral wasn't just about me anymore. It was about her. What if one day it's not just an event? It forced me to ask questions that I've been absolutely avoiding. What if something shifts for her? Where do we start? If we ever need home care or a senior living community, how would we even know what's good, what's reputable, what's a mess? What if we had to make decisions under pressure? What would we do? I honestly had no idea. So one night in one of my late night research spirals, I started looking into what options even exist out there. I figured that I'd share what I found just in case you ever end up here too. So I found this site. It's called A Place for Mom. You can learn more about it, placeformom.com. I've put my link in the description. It's not just a directory. You can scan your area and see senior living and home care options, but when you're ready, you can connect with a dedicated senior living advisor who actually listens to your situation. They help you understand what level of care might be appropriate, what your budget supports, and what options make the most sense for your family. They can even help you set up tours when the time comes. Oh, and it's free. It made me feel like if we ever have to make a decision, it won't be panic-driven, it'll be informed. Now, she's not there yet, and I hope we're years away from that conversation, but just educating myself lowered my anxiety. I don't feel like I'd be starting from zero in a crisis. Because pretending we're going to figure it out later is not a strategy. Waiting until there's a crisis is not a plan. Now we're going to get back to the weird aging part because after that happened, I realized something uncomfortable about how I've been handling aging. Here's what aging looks like in real life. You Google your symptoms like you're investigating a suspect. You convince yourself that you have 3 rare diseases and a vitamin deficiency. You order supplements at midnight like you're panic buying emotional stability. You start stretching before bed like you're training for the Olympics, but the event is getting up off the floor. You say things like, oh, I just need to get my hormones checked, the way that we used to say, oh, phew, I need a vacation. And then there's the mood roulette. One day I'm calm and reflective. The next day I'm crying because the grocery store moved the peanut butter and now I just don't trust anyone. I keep trying to categorize it. Is this aging? Is this menopause? Is this anxiety? We all have a reflex though, and mine has been control. I think that when aging makes us uncomfortable, we zoom in on ourselves. Control feels safer than uncertainty. If I can label it, I can manage it. If I can manage it, I can outrun it. But aging is not a problem to solve. It's a reality that keeps unfolding whether I stretch enough or not. And part of what makes it so destabilizing is that it doesn't just happen to you. It happens all around you. Your friends start getting diagnoses. Your parents start needing help with things that they used to do without thinking. Conversations shift from vacations to medications. And nobody wants to be the one to say that this is scary. Here's the part that's harder to admit. Aging is not just physical, it's social. It is a constant low-grade pressure to make other people comfortable with what's happening to your face, your body, and your energy. Do you know how often people tell me to wear a wig? Not because I asked, not because I said anything, just casually, like they're offering me a stick of gum. You should wear a wig. You look younger. You look more like yourself. Which version of myself are we talking about here? The one from 10 years ago, the one with thicker hair, the one that reassured you that time wasn't real yet? My hair thinned during menopause. That's not a branding problem. That's just a biological reality. And the reflex is, how do we correct this so it feels better to look at and people feel more comfortable? Aging becomes this performance where you're expected to manage other people's discomfort. Like, present your aging in a way that doesn't remind anyone that this is coming for them too. Don't look too old. Don't look too tired. Don't talk about hot flashes. Don't mention brain fog. Don't show fatigue. Don't let your body tell the truth in public. Smile, filter, adjust, cover it. Make it easy for everyone else to pretend that time isn't happening. I am so tired of that. I'm not going to wear a wig so you can feel better about my hormones. That's my decision. I'm not going to pretend that my body hasn't changed so you can keep believing that yours won't. Aging isn't rude. It's just visible. And if that makes someone uncomfortable, that discomfort doesn't belong to me. I still don't know which days are hormones and which days are just my nervous system being dramatic. I can joke about my knees, I can laugh about brain fog, but I'm not going to pretend that I don't feel the shift anymore. I can take care of myself. I can ask better questions. I can educate myself about what might come next. I can stop acting like preparation is pessimism, because getting older is weird. And watching the people that you love get older is even weirder. Ignoring it does not make it gentler. It just makes you unprepared. And at this age, I would rather be honest than surprised. And once you decide that you'd rather be honest than surprised, other things start shifting too. Not just your body, your standards, your tolerance, the stories that you've been telling yourself about who you're supposed to be. Because aging doesn't just change your knees, it exposes where you've been performing. And that part, that's where it gets inconvenient.